PunchPod in stereo. Every week, PunchPod brings you live stand-up comedy from Seattle. And now, episode 53, 1-year anniversary edition. Hi, I'm Rick Taylor, and I serve as the producer of this very podcast. Each week, PunchPod brings you some of the highest quality stand-up comedy happening in Seattle. It all happens at the Punchline comedy shows at the Bar at Jai Thai on Broadway in the heart of Seattle's iconic Capitol Hill neighborhood. I'm personally very humbled to have the opportunity to bring you this one-of-a-kind stand-up comedy podcast, and I'd like to thank all of the PunchPod listeners and subscribers for supporting us each week. The biggest debt of gratitude goes to all the comics who have appeared in our first year of episodes. The high quality of stand-up comedy in Seattle is amazing, and the dedication and hard work of the performers in that community shows clearly each week on PunchPod and at all of the Punchline comedy shows. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you a million times over for being a performer, fan, or stalker of PunchPod. Our first year has been amazing. Normally, an episode of PunchPod consists of several comedians and about 7 minutes of laugh-inducing material. With this being the 1-year anniversary episode of the podcast, something different is in order, and we have it. There is a longtime member of our stand-up comedy community here who has worked in and around our scene for many years and has earned a great deal of respect from every performer who's had the pleasure of working with him. For decades, Carl Warmenhoven has been a steady hand in shaping the careers of many comedians working in Seattle. As the longtime ass man at the legendary Comedy Underground, Uncle Carl, as some affectionately refer to him, has been part of launching many people on the path of their passion. Although he's retired now and working hard at babysitting grandchildren, the Punchline comedy show's producers are incredibly honored to have this icon of Seattle stand-up bring his expertise to the Bar at Jai Thai a couple of times a year to host one of our open mics. It's always a magical night when Carl visits. So without further delay, we present PunchPod, episode 53, 1-year anniversary special featuring the Uncle Carl remix. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Warmenhoven.
Stop it. It's been said that comedy is close to tragedy. And actually it was said after the last time I performed here. They also say that good comedy is like poetry. I wonder if the reverse is true. How many ways do I love thee? Let me count the holes. I want to thank Rick for inviting me back. Almost didn't make it here tonight. I was attending a seminar on premature ejaculation, but fortunately got over early. How many of you kids out there like bubble gum? Everybody likes bubble gum. And what's the best brand of bubble gum you can buy? Right, no, it's Blowjob. Yes? Blowjob, the bubble gum that gives you the biggest bubble in the neighborhood. You know, with Blowjob, you never have to worry about premature bursting. But why take my word for it? Give a listen to some of these mouth-watering testimonial letters we received from satisfied customers. Here's one from Dickie Nibbler of Pedophilia, Vermont, who writes, I blew a 10-incher and impressed a man in the park. And from the Vatican comes this from Monsignor Winky. Monsignor Winky, who declares, 8 comes, spare me 220. And finally, and not too soon, I need a bit more of Gagway, Alaska, exclaims. Well, Anita, you said a mouthful. So remember, kids, next time someone offers you a piece of bubble gum, just say, how about a blowjob? You'll be glad you did. All right. That's for the kids. More topical humor. What a lovely group of people here tonight. I know some of you, I don't know all of you. Actually, this might help. Earlier today, I was at a convention out by the airport at a place called the Red Loin Inn, and they had this table full of name tags, every first name you can imagine, out in front of the meeting room. And I thought, perfect, let me tuck a few of these things away. Let me take them to Jai Thai tonight, hand them out to the audience. It'll help me, the other performers, remember who's out there. And this might help. Now, if you hear your name, raise your hand, shout out, whatever, and wear them. Here, in my shirt pocket, I have Mark. Mark? Sounds like a dog with a hair lip. Mark? No? All right, wait a minute. I've got... Put some more away here. I had... Let's see, got a Linda here in my jacket. Anyone named Linda? You, sir? No? Okay, wait, I've got more. I've still got... I've got a dick in my pants. It's a little wrinkled, I'm sorry. Now that's terrible. That's a terrible double entendre. You know what a double entendre is? It's a sneaky way to stick in something dirty where it doesn't belong, and that in itself is a double entendre, and I apologize. My act is filled with them. They're difficult to avoid. It's not easy. In fact, if you people could just grasp what I'm feeling right now, you would know how hard it is to let go of double entendre. I once attempted a triple entendre, and in the process got my euphemism caught in a rhetorical device, and that was not pleasant. Let me tell you that. What is your name, sir? Do you have any idea?
Yuri.
Yuri?
Yeah.
I took some medicine for that once. Yuri! You look familiar, Yuri. Ever been in a porno movie?
Not yet.
Small part? Oh. I auditioned for one not long ago. I had the lead, but I missed by this much. Where are you from, Yuri?
Kirkland.
Kirkland?
Yeah.
I love Kirkland, yes. Actually, my best friend hangs out in Kirkland, in the barber shop right on the main drag, along the water there. In fact, I was in Kirkland a couple of days ago when the bridge was still open, and thought I'd look for my friend. I went down the street, stuck my head in the barber shop door, said, "Bob Peters?" Barber said, "No, just haircuts in here." Terrible. Stop it, Barbara. Let's see. And what is your name, sir? Just smelling your finger there. That guy. Well, he's smelling your finger now, yes.
James.
James?
Yeah.
And where are you from, James?
Arizona.
Whereabouts?
From my mom's vagina.
From your mom's vagina. I've visited there many times.
Are you on vacation or from?
I was stationed there.
Punchpod is recorded live at the Punchline comedy shows in Seattle. Tonight's episode starred Carl Warmenhoven, and Carl Warmenhoven. This has been Punchpod. Find more at punchlinecomedyshows.com. And thanks for listening. I'm your announcer, Dickie Nibbler.